Hey everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Taz. I proved my pizza dough in the Instant Pot yogurt setting and it turned out great. So it was ready in just 30 minutes. The dough turned out very soft and well fermented. So Instant Pot yogurt setting is truly a blessing if you want to ferment something quickly, especially if you live in a cold place. Otherwise, I proof the pizza dough on the countertop or I keep it in the oven and it takes around an hour. So this was much faster. In just 30 minutes it was ready. So in this video I'm going to show you guys how to proof pizza dough in the Instant Pot. I'll be making the dough from scratch and this is the recipe I've been following for so many years. So after the dough was proofed in the Instant Pot, it turned out really soft and the crust tasted really delicious and it was also crunchy. And I'm going to top the pizza dough with the pesto spread and chicken. So it's going to be pesto chicken pizza. So let's get started. In a bowl, I'm going to add yeast. So I have taken instant rapid rice yeast, going to add 1 teaspoon and 1/8 additional teaspoon. Adding 3/4 cup warm water. So the water has to be warm. Do not add cold water. Next, I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon white sugar. So the sugar will feed the yeast, so do not skip adding sugar. So keep this aside for 10 minutes. I always keep a timer for 10 minutes so I wouldn't forget. It's been 10 minutes. So next I'm going to add 1 tablespoon oil to the yeast solution. So this is olive oil. You can also add vegetable oil. Also going to add 1/2 teaspoon salt. As you can see, foam and bubbles have formed. So this is a good sign. That means the yeast has been activated. So next let's start making the pizza dough. Let's mix the yeast solution. So here I have taken a large stainless steel platter. This is the platter I use for making or kneading the pizza dough. I got this from Dollar Tree or Dollarama. It's only like $3. Can you believe it? And I love this platter. It's really good if you want to knead the dough for bread or rotis or pizzas. Going to add 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So please measure the flour. The yeast solution that I've made, the recipe or the measurement is for 2 cups flour. Let's add the yeast solution to the flour and start kneading. So I'm adding the yeast solution slowly and then slowly I am combining it with the flour. So at first it will be very sticky, but as we knead it, the dough will turn soft. So keep kneading. We need to knead this for at least 10 minutes till the dough turns soft. So here the dough is coming along good. So I've been kneading for almost 10 minutes. Yes, it's a great workout for our arms. I did take a few breaks. Keep kneading and the dough is soft right now. So we shouldn't be making a hard dough. If you feel the dough is very soft, you can add a little more flour, like 1 to 2 tablespoons flour. So we shouldn't make into a hard dough. Here is the well kneaded dough. So next I'm going to take the stainless steel pot. So before keeping the dough into the stainless steel pot, we need to grease the pot with some oil. So I'm adding 1 tablespoon olive oil and then spread it on the bottom of the pot. So if we do this, the dough will not stick to the pot after it has proofed. So keep the dough into the pot. I'm going to keep the stainless steel pot into the main pot. Let's select the yogurt setting. So we have to set the time to 30 minutes and the temperature should be medium. So setting the time to 30 minutes and click start. I just realized I didn't close the pot with the lid. So going to close the pot with the lid. You can also close with a glass lid. So this is a small batch of pizza dough, so after it rises it wouldn't touch the inside of the lid, so you can close with the Instant Pot lid. It's been 30 minutes, so I'm excited right now. I'm going to open the lid. So here is our well-proofed pizza dough. As you can see, it has doubled in size. So I'm going to take the stainless steel pot out of the main pot. Here is my pizza pan. So I'm going to grease the pan with some non-stick cooking spray. Place the dough on the pan. So the dough has turned super soft. It has well proofed. So I'm going to grease my hand with the oil so it's easier for me to spread the dough. Let's have fun and let's spread the dough on the pan. So make into a round shape. So I'm making a thin crust here. If you want to have a thick crust, don't spread it too thin. I like thin crust pizza. I also like my edges to be thin. If you want the edges to be thick, don't spread it too thin. Alright, so this is looking good. Here is our flattened pizza dough, so it has turned out great. Before topping, we need to allow this to rest for 15 minutes, so keep this aside. Before starting to top the pizza dough, let's preheat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit or 220 degrees Celsius. It will take a few minutes for the oven to preheat. I'm going to spread the dough with the pesto spread. So pesto is my favorite spread and pesto pizza is my most favorite. So if you don't like pesto, you can use pizza sauce or tomato sauce or any other sauces that you would like. But if you haven't tried pesto, please do try it. You're gonna love it. So spread it evenly on the dough. Next, let's top with cooked chicken. So this is chicken breast. I diced it and seasoned with salt and pepper and cooked it in a saucepan. So please make sure you don't cook the chicken till it turns crispy. It has to be soft because we are gonna bake this along with the pizza, right? So top it with the cooked chicken. Next, going to top with green pepper. I wish I had some red pepper. I'm out of red pepper. It would have been great. Red pepper, a great contrast to the green pesto spread. So if you have red pepper, you can add that, or green pepper works too. Next, I'm adding some yellow onions. So this is sliced onions. You can top with literally any kind of vegetables you would like. Red pepper, mushrooms will be a great addition too. So top with the vegetables of your choice. Next topping is cheese. So go generous with your cheese and spread it all over the pizza dough. I found olives in my refrigerator, so I'm going to also top with some olives. So this is pickled olives. If you have jalapenos, you can add that too. So this is quite optional. So this already looks pretty with all the toppings. So next, let's bake this. Let's keep the pan in the preheated oven. So the oven has been preheated to 425 Fahrenheit or 220 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to keep the timer. We are going to bake this for 20 minutes. It's been 20 minutes. I cannot wait. So going to take the pizza out of the oven. Look at that. So look at that cheese. It has melted and turned golden and crispy. Even the pesto is
cooked well. So I have one more batch going in. I couldn't resist. You might need 2 pizzas. Trust me guys, this is so delicious. So look at that. So this is perfect. So this is a thin crust, so the edges have turned crispy. If you like thick crust, you have to make the dough into a little thick round shape. So next I'm going to slice the pizza. I'm loving the texture of this pizza crust. It's perfect. I love thin and crispy edges. Since we have proofed this really well, the dough has turned out great. And look at that cheese. It has melted perfectly and it's so golden in color. And I'm also getting the aroma from the pesto spread.
Here you have it guys, homemade Italian pesto chicken pizza, and the pizza dough was proofed in the Instant Pot. For making a good pizza crust, it has to be proofed well. So in the Instant Pot yogurt setting, the pizza dough was fermented or proofed really well. It turned out really soft and it was ready in just 30 minutes. As a result, the crust tasted really delicious and it was crunchy at the edges. So if you have an Instant Pot, do proof the pizza dough in it. So do give this recipe a try and let me know your feedback. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be back with more cooking videos. Until then, happy cooking, take care and bye!